Hey guys, just want to give you a little quick post here. We're working on some of the deckings to go into the front of the boat, and then also the final piece to go into the back of the boat. That's going to be a storage unit. I'll show you that in a second, but take a look at this. Dave was a little busy here. Let me zoom back out. There we go. So he put in a storage unit here, and then he put in some extra supports here, so the deck can come back and it'll come up and meet about right there. So that way I'll have a little bit of extra deck space there. Then right there is where my seat's going to be. So that way I have enough space, and then the rest of this will be open in the back here, but I'll have to get you guys a picture once when we put the wood back in. But right now we are trying to reuse all that epoxy that hardened up on us, and we weren't sure if it was going to work. We tried acetone first, and it seemed to do okay-ish, but didn't really do too much. So Dave grabbed one of his torches and started heating up the base, and it worked in wonders. And just look at this. Like, this is probably by far the best that we have done. So there's just no real lumps or bumps or anything on this. But I'm going to record a little bit of him doing that, so we can have a little bit of fun and you guys can see what it's doing. But stay tuned, and I'll see you guys soon.
Not just yet. So.
It's too late, already recording. Alright, sorry guys, I was on the phone with my wife and realized I forgot to show a little bit of something, but look at that. We just finished straining it, but look at how clear that is after straining it compared to what it's at right here. I mean, it's still clear, but you know, little chunks and whatnot floating around in it. But we're getting ready to mix that with hardener, and then we'll go and put a base layer on the other board there, which just happened to remind me. We should probably cut up some fiberglass for that top deck, shouldn't we? Alright. Alright, well, there's that. I won't show you guys cutting up the fiberglass because I don't have more than more than 2 hands, so I'll show you when we're done with all the epoxying and what this board looks like. So as you can see, Dave was heating them up. Then after it gets so hot, it'll instantly start to melt. Then he just squishes it down to kind of chop it all up. That way you can start heating it again and start melting everything. Now he's just using mason jars here, so we both have eye protection on just in case this wants to shatter. It didn't the first time we did it, but can never be too sure. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera since I'm on my phone here. Stupid me, forgot the GoPro this morning. But that's okay. Thank you all for the views too. 1,200 views and 2 new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed the previous video, and I hope you enjoy this one as well. Though I know this one's going to be a relatively short video, seeing how, for one, I forgot the GoPro. But two, we're just doing some epoxying and whatnot, which isn't the most glamorous thing to watch on YouTube. But I figured since we're doing something a little bit different, since this stuff all solidified on us, that you guys might enjoy a little bit of this. You see what I mean? How it's like almost completely melting down here? It's doing such a good job. Because after we're done heating it up here, it has little, oh, where are they? Right there. Little paint strainers to send it through, so any of the grass or anything that was stuck on it can not get into the epoxy. Not that it would really matter, seeing how it's all going to be covered up anyways, but yeah, makes us feel better. We weren't even sure this was going to work, even on this batch. Because like I said, the first time we did acetone and then hardener, and it didn't seem like it was doing all that much. But kind of heating it up here and just chopping it down and then using the drill here with a mixture seems to do pretty decent to get it back to its original state. I don't think you can do this to all epoxy that kind of solidifies, but this had just kind of hardened up over a couple of months because we weren't using it, and we kept it in the house and whatnot so it would stay heated, but just for whatever reason it just didn't like it. And Dave had left it out one day and noticed that it was starting to melt in the sun. So he was like, why not give it a shot? If I start talking real low, we could have this be ASMR.
That'd be awesome, Scott.
Now, as you can see here, he is chopping up the epoxy again. The last time we did this, we yielded 350 milliliters, which was perfect. Alright, that's enough of that. That's one thing I didn't understand, is some YouTubers can sit here and just like do all the work and then just not talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's weird, but I mean it works.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the people I watch do that, to where it's like they'll go through like the first half of the video with no talking, and then halfway through they'll start to talk, only because it's like sometimes it's just easier to work and not talk than to sit here and explain every little detail you're doing. But since Dave's doing all the work here, I figured I can talk. I'll show you what he's doing here, if I can get close here. So, whoops, sorry. So that is the epoxy, that all solidified. So he's just putting it in the bucket to kind of chip it. But when I first came in after sanding the wood, he asked me if I wanted any Italian ice, because that's literally how it's like all chipping up here. I do not recommend eating this, as it is most likely deadly. Or at least highly poisonous, one of the two. I'm no scientist. Dave is, though. Well, chemist. Chemist is a scientist, isn't it? Technically speaking?
Yep.
You could almost be considered a pharmacist, too, in a way. He's a chemist for a drug developing company. I don't know if anyone who's going to watch this is enjoying it, but I sure as hell am. This is so interesting. I don't know why. It's just so satisfying to watch.
See, maybe you should come work for my company.
Maybe. Do I get to do stuff like this all day?
Depends what division you get in.
Could I work with you? Probably not, right?
Yeah, they're looking for people with chemistry backgrounds. Or biochemistry.
I'll pretend. I know how to spell it. Can you spell it right now? No. I haven't looked it up yet.
Don't ask me to pronounce it.
Benevolent. Benevolence. We were practicing some
paper towel.
1 second. Ugh. Here you go. Sorry everyone for that. Didn't zoom out there. No, we were practicing some stuff last night for the Masons, and it's some wording that I've never used before, or some words that I've never used before, and I just could not figure out how to pronounce it. It's like I knew what the word was, just for whatever reason, just couldn't figure out how to say it. It doesn't help that I'm slightly dyslexic and was putting letters before others. I thought you were about ready to put that paper towel right in front of that flame.
It can happen.
I'm going to stop this for now and I'll come back to when he's starting to use the mixer there. Alright, here we go guys, finishing touches. We put down our first layer, then we put the fiberglass down, and this is our final layer. This turned out to be really good, as well as like the other one. This looks so damn good. I mean, we had a little bit of a mishap here. I think I put a little bit of a hole right here. Can't really see it on camera all that much, but you see a little, right there. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of the bumps, but it's all right. A little bit of sanding will correct that, or we might even just leave it. So it's really not all that bad. But all right, that's not too bad, guys. Now just hopefully everything hardens up here and we'll be good to go. So, I mean, the other one is now fully in the sun, but I can't really tell if it's wet or not. I don't really want to touch it, so I don't have any gloves anymore. But hopefully this is all hardened up when we get back from lunch and we'll be able to flip it and do the other side. But, alright guys, that's it for now. Sorry for the late video. I don't even know when this is going to go up. I'll have to take a little video of what's currently going on at our house. I'm trying to get some floors repaired, so I don't have my computer to do any editing, so I might as well just apologize for a late upload, I guess, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to edit all this together and get it out. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. Peace. Can't remember where I left off on the other video. and I don't know if I ended it or not. So I just want to show you guys the other side here. It's a different day, and it's a bit of a rainy one. So we're doing everything in the barn, and these are looking pretty damn good. Like, this is a new epoxy, so I can't really tell, but I mean, all the white stuff that you're seeing here, or the light white stuff on the camera, that's all bubbles, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's going to get the job done, so I don't really care. These are the top sides, they're going to get covered up with carpet and everything anyways, so there's that one, and then go over this way into the barn, and here is the other board. It's darker in this corner, I know, so you can't really see much, but like I said, I don't know quite where I ended the other little videos that I'm recording on my phone here or not, so I figured I would get the last half here of all the epoxying of the boards getting done, and then either next weekend or next time we're working on stuff, we'll probably sand these up, we'll paint them, and then we'll fit them into the boat, which that one long board goes right here. We got to find the extra support brace from Dave's old boat. He's given that to me so I can have the center storage here in the middle, plus have access to the ribs. A lot of people did away with that type of storage because the boards tend to rot out pretty quickly. The only reason why I'm keeping it is since this boat was sitting for so long, all the middle rungs here got caped with dirt and a whole bunch of crap. I want to have access to that stuff if we're taking on water, and for whatever reason, if the pumps aren't pumping out, I can go in here and clean out the center stuff, so that way all the water drains out better. Well, I mean, even not really the pump's not working, just after a while, you just tilt the boat up so all the water can run back anyways. But here's the front of the boat, which I don't think I've shown you guys in a little bit. I can't recall if it's in the last video or not either, but if it is, you all know the information. If not, storage unit, battery box, rest of the front ducking. The middle here is going to be storage as well. Now, we have two supports here and here, just for me walking up here. And we're going to put like a little divider in on the center piece here, going from here to here, because I feel like stuff will get caught on that, and then I don't have the most patience in the world, so I'm just going to yank stuff, and I feel like it's just a little bit safer, so it might actually help us out with running wire and whatnot too. So, but alright, I think I'll stop this here. If I ended it in the other video, sorry guys, you're getting another ending, but thank you all for watching, and thank you all for the support and watching the videos.